Okay, guys. Third and last stream of the day. Let's get continued. Let's continue with where we stopped. Downloading HBS data, meaning Serbian, Croatian, and Bosnian. Let me share the link. Last of the day. So we'll be downloading HBS data. Doing some error checking, manual analysis right there. Okay, that's the plan. Let me turn on the live chat and let's start. So in the previous stream, we went through all of the data sets for Croatian, English to Croatian, except for the biggest ones. So the idea was to catch errors, and I noticed that sometimes, so basically on one hand side, we had some that literally failed, and then we had exceptions, but unfortunately, not all of them were throwing exceptions. Some of them were failing silently. So let's quickly see here the final list. This is the only one that failed, EU Bookshop, but there were a couple more that I caught, and I'm not sure whether I caught all of them. So GNOME was one of them that was throwing some errors, but also there was this dataset called KDE4 that was throwing some random errors. So what I'm planning to do now is to basically redirect the print function so that we output everything to the certain file, and then we can analyze this post hoc and see whether any other issues happen. So that's kind of the idea. Okay. I'm looking into finding how do I have to refactor the whole code? That's an option. So do I have to go here and then change print or what? Let me just see. I'm just gonna navigate to this location. So let's go. Change to Miniconda, NLLB. Whoops. Ends, NLLB, lib, Python, side packages, Opus, and that's it. So here, let me now open up the VS Code. Let me quickly open up the VS Code here. We can navigate here. Yes, I trust the authors. And let's just see how many times, where do we print? Okay. Let's see if we do this. Yes. Okay, there's not that many printing going on. Link print. Let's just find where the errors. So let's find the type of errors we saw. We saw a couple of them. One was like there's no item named blah 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 in the archive. So that looks more of it's probably more of an exception than anything else. So let's see. Let's kind of go through all of these and see whether there are any issues where they're silently failing. It's probably be more of exception being silented than anything else. Let's kind of quickly go through this. All of this looks good. Nothing looks like this could be causing the issues. Print. Requested file not found. Okay, here is the except. Okay, I don't like these errors being just printed unless we solve that. And especially if we hit this one. Just printing and no file found. Let's see what else we've got. Those are the only ones I've seen. Necessary files not found. Download files. No alignment file found, that's fine. As long as we don't do this. Well, raise file not found. Okay, this one is going to be raised. So that's fine. We actually want something like this. Okay. Let's continue. This is just printing. Unable to retrieve the data. Let's see what else. Unable to retrieve the data. Exception. And then try, and then exception. Would be cool to just grab all of these exceptions. Here. Okay, let's just put breakpoints on all of those. Logging error. Okay. Let's see where the exception is mentioned. Or error. Opus lang. We put breakpoints there already. Alignment error. Sentence error. Okay. Let's now see error. Let's remove this and see what can we grab here. Opus cat. Opus file handler. Raise. Okay, I'm not sure what's the best thing to do here, honestly. Because we have to change a ton of things. I just prefer to know exactly what errors we had, except other than better than just having like something printed and not being sure what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we can put breakpoints everywhere. I think that's a okay solution for going through creation. The reason I'm doing this is we don't have that much data, and I also want to understand a bit better how this whole Opus thingy works. So I'm just going to put a ton of breakpoints everywhere. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's good. Okay. I think I put breakpoints on most of the places already. Logging. Okay. Opus DB update error log. Where is this file name stored? Where is it stored? Opus update error. Do we have something like that? We're gonna see it soon. Okay, here's an exception here as well. This is more of a warning. And then here as well. Let's just continue. And then here as well. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Alignment error. And a couple more here. Let's put a breakpoint there. And here. Just curious how many of these will we hit. Okay, now, okay, I've been a bit stupid here, because in reality we have to do that in here. Let me stop this. So here are the ignore lists. I also want to understand bit corpora list. I want to catch any potential errors. We will unfortunately have to go through, oops, download data here. Let me do one thing. I would love to see how big this data set is minus the Opus download. And Ubuntu was also found interesting. Even though Ubuntu could not be found on the in the table here. Interesting. So here we couldn't find Ubuntu, but they actually have it in the background. That's interesting. Why is that happening? I'm not sure. I'm gonna enter here and find all of the errors and just go and put breakpoints everywhere. That's it in this file. And then let's go one by one. Exception or error. Exception. If we just accept. Okay. Error. Or if we could, let me think. Logging error. Do we have any error files here? I don't see it if we have. Okay, this is not going to be the sexiest work, but it's very important. Utils. Here, accept, error. All of these ones, I've got them. I've got all of these. That's it. Let's go to the next file. This is just a DB. Okay, let's see here. Accept. These two, we've done those. Error. We've done all of these as well. opus read, opus lang ID, which I don't think we'll be doing this one ever because we're not using lang ID, but just in case, I'm gonna put breakpoints here and then error. Suppress errors. That's it. Let's continue. Opus get. Let's find except here, except here, here and here. Okay, error. Here, 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 here. Okay, let's go to the next file. File handler. I'm gonna put some breakpoints here and here and there. Look at this pass, and I don't like those silent errors being just continued. Raise. Okay, now we're good in this file. Let's continue. Except and here, and then error. That's it. Let's go. Formatting. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go. Nothing here. And then parse. Sentence parser. Okay, error. Okay, nothing there. Block parser. Put the breakpoint there. That's it. Error. Okay, and the last one I think is this one. Except. Put the breakpoint there. That's it. Error. That's it. And last one, this one, nothing here. Okay. Now, let's see. Download Opus. We have a ton of data already downloaded. I'm gonna do the following thing. I'm gonna move here. Just grab the downloaded data from Opus, which is stored here. And I'm gonna just move it outside. And then, okay. And then let me see how big this is. Only 2.2 gigabytes, whereas this is going to be like huge, 12 gigabytes. So clean data is always much bigger than the raw data here. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to call this old. And I'm now gonna repeat the whole process. Eval not train opus old. Okay, guys, we have to do this again. So for creation, I want to understand what are the problematic things when downloading with Opus, because this is gonna be our main source of download of information, of data. So I really wanna understand any issue that might pop up. Here are some issues I already noticed. So GNOME has some issues, but it doesn't throw exceptions. And then there is the KB4. And that's it. I could potentially modify this, and I probably will, to basically add printing of these errors to some file. But for now, let's just do it manually. Let me again see one more thing. Logging. There's a ton of warnings. There's the basic config, and there's a couple of errors being logged, all of which I've basically included here. So let's see whether we ever enter here. This is in update db read opus data. So let's go there quickly. Let me go here. And then the name of the file was, what was the name of the file? Update db read opus data. Okay, and then update db. Okay, I already have a breakpoint there. Sounds good. Let's see whether we notice any other errors. Let us run. Let's go. Okay. Hit F5. Okay, so there is already, we're already hitting some file not found errors. Because we tried to do what? Download English WEB. Why did we try and get that file? Because in the print pairs we called open sentence file. For some reason we created this file from the collect links, and collect links grab stuff from the parser. Okay, let's continue. So the thing is, if we don't find it, this one is fine, because we'll just open the zip files, blah blah blah, and if there are any exceptions down there, then we'll hit okay. This one is actually completely acceptable. This one is truly acceptable. Okay, so apparently this dataset was completely fine. Nothing wrong with this dataset. Okay, I think there is 86 in total, minus many of them are very, very small and go very fast. Downloads are very, very short. But then there are some bigger ones, like these ones, which I think are also very much, there's a lot of duplicates here. So we currently don't do any fuzzy deduplication. Maybe we'll want to do something like that, but for now, let's just do first iteration, collect all of the data we can, train the best model we can, and then along the way in the parallel, I'm gonna be trying to get us some more high quality data from certain local organizations, and then we can iterate and make it even better. But let's start here. Maybe, I'm gonna share this script very soon, so people can download Opus as well. Okay, hit F5. This one was completely fine apparently. There was no errors as well here. Create, downloaded files, process them, and that's it. We didn't hit any breakpoint. That's great. I doubt we'll hit too many errors other than the ones I already caught, but I'm really being pedantic here because I want to be sure that we have as good data as we can. Okay. This one was super small. Let's go. This one as well. Let's go. And this one as well. Let's go. Awesome. Nice. No issues. No issues so far. Already 11th corpus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 14 done. 15th. Going strong. 16th. 17th. 18th. Optic fiber helps. 19th. 20th. 21st. 22nd. 23rd. 24th. 25th. 'Okay. If by the end of this session we get to download all of the data for Bosnian, Croatian, and Serbian, maybe minus the biggest data sets, which I can download during the night, that would be a great success. And then manually start going through the data. That would be great success. Let's go 27th. 28th. By the way, guys, if you're new here, let me show you what you should check out to get some more context on what I'm doing here. Okay, this is going very fast. This is going very fast, and we are not hitting any issues so far. No issues so far. I think we'll now hit one of the bigger data sets. All of these are fairly small. 36th already. Okay, guys, so check out the Open NLLB channel if you haven't seen it already. That's where all the communication happens related to the project. We have a lot of pin documents that will help you get started with the project, see the high level, like the roadmap, etc., etc. We also have the language champions document where you can basically apply to support your native language. So that's all that you need to get started and get some context around what we're doing here. Let me also show you this quickly. If you go to my GitHub page, open NLLB project here, you'll find the README here. Here the goal of the project. We have the roadmap, nicely written, all of the tasks here that we're planning to do over the next period. So yeah, there is plenty of information. Join the server. That's going to be the best place for you to get the context here, what we're doing. Okay, this one is a bit bigger. By the way, we're currently downloading data from Opus, and here is how you can also do this through graphical interface. They have a website, and you just pick the language direction, and then you can just download a bunch of these Moses files which contain parallel data. There are also different types, monolingual, etc. So that's what we are now doing, but just using their tools as opposed to having to go and click through all of these. Let me see. What else did I change in the code base here? Copy the path. Code mappings, I did change a couple of things there. So we'll submit that. And then trainer and train. I don't think we have anything vital there. So if we go to like trainer, let me see what I've changed there. Okay, analyze data. We don't need any of this. This helped me understand some stuff, but this is now redundant. So I'm just gonna remove it. And that's it. That should now be removed. And now train. While this is being downloaded, let me just go and see what's going on here. Okay. Maybe we can remove this comment and we're done. What else? As I said, code mappings. I think I just added this line here. I added a couple new languages here, and I added this ISO 631 to BCP47 function. We should probably make all of them a function as opposed to just using the dictionary. But yeah, for now that's fine. Let's see what else. Just some data. Download Opus script. We want to submit that one definitely. Temporary HTML and temporary Py, we don't care about those. And then finally these. Let me delete the temporary files. Delete this and this. Move to trash. Remove number of tokens, pickle. Don't need that as well. We don't need that. Okay, no errors here. We can continue. Okay, it seems it's mostly error-free. Other than a couple of these data sets, like GNOME or whatnot, I don't see any issues. Okay, let's submit the download script and the mapping script after I refactor this one. We can maybe refactor this one. Regex, unsupported codes, ambiguous ISO 6393 codes. No issues. 39th. '40s dataset. Halfway there. 41st. 42nd. 43rd. 44th. Okay. 45th. 46th. 47th. 48th. 49th. 50th. 51st. 52nd. Skipping the big one. 54th. 55th. 56th. 30 more. 57th. 58th. 59th. Okay. 60th. 61st. 62nd. 63rd. 64th. 65th. 66th. Okay, here is an error. This is the EU bookshop. That's the one that was throwing exception right away. Okay, so what happened here is that there is no item blah 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 in the archive. Okay, we're gonna check what this one does. Let's continue. Raise. Continue. So again, we're dealing here with EU bookshop. Again. Okay. And pet corpora. Okay. Fair enough. So one has failed. And we already knew that that one is problematic. So that one is called that one is called EU Bookshop. Let's go. Okay, this one is a bit bigger. While that's happening, let's see how we can maybe refactor some of these. Let's see, where are these called? We don't care about this one. Okay, just in the download script. What about this one? Also just in the download script. What about this one? Download script. This one. Again, okay, analyze and download. Download. Nowhere. And then extended. Supported. Supported ISO 3 codes. Okay, and then these are used somewhere down there, I guess. Yes. Here in this function. Six three nine three, 6391. One, two, three, three to BCP47. And then we have this one. So let me just put it up there because it does the same job just as a function as opposed to just being a dictionary. Okay, not the cleanest piece of code here, because this is fairly messy in general. There were a lot of certain edge cases. We just refactor all of them so that they are functions instead. Yeah. Let me see whether I have anything in stopes. Just a ton of YAML files. And then I made some changes to binarize, dedupe sharding, and prepare data, because I think I made this because of Flores. I had to do some small modifications to get this to work. Yes, this one, and similarly here. And then dedupe, prepare data. Okay, we definitely don't want to do this. This is just a temporary hack. Okay. Not much thing, so there's nothing to check in stops. And here we just wanna check in basically the download script, but we are kind of blocked by waiting for the download to finish. Let's see what else we can do while we're waiting for data to download. I think we can just analyze, we can start analyzing the data that we already have downloaded before, because it seems it's mostly correct. So let's go to this third task. Manually go through the data while we're waiting for this to download. Let's go to Opus old, which contains the very same data. And let's see what's the quality of this data. So we have 81 folders here. Let's go with this one. This is going to be Bible. So we have English. Let me open this up in VS Code. It's going to be nicer. Opus old. Okay, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was on the surface of the deep. God's spirit was hovering over the surface of the waters. Let's go to creation. U početku stvori Bog nebo I zemlju. Zemlja bijaše pusta I prazna. Tama se prostirala nad bezdanom I duh Božji lebdio je nad vodama. Okay, so this is creation for you guys. Po kišu, kišovi sinovi I Rahmel. 11,044, let's see. 11,044 of Kish, the sons of Kish, Yerachmel. This is mostly going to be high quality translation. Bible is usually, for some low resource languages, this is the best source of data. Of course, it's a very special domain. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what else we have. DGT. Let's see what here. This is some European Union documents or whatnot. Agreement between the European Community and the United States of America on the mutual recognition. Oops. Of certificates of conformity for marine equipment. Definitions and purpose. 17th. Definiție I svrha. 18th. Definiție. Definitions. Okay, this is very, very weird text. Recommendation on testing part 1. Paragraphs, blah, blah. 2 to 5. IMO MSC okružnica 980-19431. Okay, this is actually not correct, or am I looking at the wrong lines? Let me just open up one on the side. Let me open this one up on the side here. So this is Croatian and English. Recommendation on testing. Okay. This doesn't seem correct. Okay. Is this, let's see, how many sentences we have here and how many sentences we've got here. Seven, 30985. This is completely gibberish. 954. Huh. Doesn't seem to be completely. Njegovo je sjedište i mjesto poslovanja u Reykjaviku 960. These are not paired, guys. What's up with this? Why is this so blatantly bad? Let's see. 4-7, they're always off by a couple of numbers. Let's see, this one doesn't even have, okay, it does have. So it's like 930, 933. It's always off by 3. So let's see. Can we maybe find this? Yes. So here it's 26. 426, here's 430. Again, it's off by a couple of this is bad. Let's see where the divergence happens. Let's start from the very beginning. Okay, already here it's off. Chapter 3. Poglavlje 3. It's already off by 3. Somewhere here. Mutual recognition, 41. This is already off by 1. Let's see where the divergence happened. This is off by 1. I mean, this is catastrophic. That means that this whole data set is going to basically ruin the model. We might want to exclude this whole thing. Okay, international instrument. This is the same 3030. 31. Other terms concerning conformity. 31. Ostale pojmovi. Looks good. 32. In the event of an inconsistency. 32. U slučaju nedosljednosti. 33. Purpose of the agreement. Okay. So there is already the divergence there. So 31 other terms looks good. And then 32 in the event of an inconsistency. Yeah, 32 is missing because this is the continuation. ISO in this agreement. The definitions in this agreement shall prevail. These two should be one sentence. That's why we got Let's just see what this data set is about. Does anyone do the checking of this data set, these data sets? There is also less Croatian data because Croatia only joined the EU in 2013. Only 10 years later, Serbia still hasn't joined the EU. Well, I mean, I think we should just exclude this one completely. Comments by Iceland. Off by 1. here. Echelon Akeden. Article 1. This one is completely off. Okay. Well, that's why we have to do this job. If somebody can help me go through this, that would be amazing. We can speed up stuff a lot. DGT dataset. Okay, let me make a note. English creation red datasets. DGT, most lines are misaligned. I literally could not find anyone that anything that's aligned. The European Commission. Let's go try this random number 213379. Okay, this is okay. I got one. 7.2 is already off. The president is off with this one. Okay, let's continue here. There's some error here. This is GNOME. This is GNOME. For this one we already know it's something is not okay with this dataset. Let's see. What is it complaining about? It's trying to parse this line that looks like this. You should have received a copy of the GNU license. If not, see this. Okay, let's continue. One more. Error while parsing the file. Continuing from next sentence file pair. Let's go. Same here. Let's go. Same here. let's quickly just remove all the breakpoints. Remove everything for a second and then enable this one. Yeah, this GNOME is messed up completely. So GNOME is messed up. Let's now enable everything. And let's go. Okay, that one was good. KDE4, again, this is a bad one. We already knew that. Let's go. Okay, let's again do the same thing. Disable all, because we know this one is messed up already. And put it here. Okay, enable all breakpoints. Run. Looking good. We just skipped some of these bigger data sets. Let's go here. Well, actually for Bible, let's just quickly see, make sure that they are also paired correctly. Okay, let's just take a couple of random sentences. Let's go here. Hey, you know, I'm not sure what FC means. Fingers crossed. Noob, I'm a noob. Thank you. Okay. There were no surprises. We just saw stuff that I already wrote down the last time. Fan club. Okay, that's also that also makes sense. How are you doing? Do you know what I'm doing here? Almost done. Exactly. NLLB is the No Language Left Behind project from Meta that we are trying to open source. We are trying to make truly open source checkpoints that helps you translate between 202 languages. You can check out the effort here. We have the roadmap as well, plans to do the next things, but like the TLDR is we want to create multilingual machine translation systems for many, many languages. And we have this very vibrant channel on Discord, Open NLLB, where people are contributing, helping. You can help with your native language. You can do a bunch of stuff, help with data, training, whatever you want, really. So if that's something that's interesting to you, check it out. Okay. Hopefully I answered your question, Joshua. Let's see. We're almost done. Almost done. 81. We have only 86. Sounds like a plan. So again, it's simply a machine translation system. And it's called NLLB because that stands for No Language Left Behind, meaning Meta supported 202 languages. So that means you can translate from 202 languages into 202 languages, which makes more than 40,000 combinations. And it's No Language Left Behind because most commercial machine translation systems do not support that big amount of languages, even some that are very, very low resource. That's the idea. And but the only problem was Meta didn't release these checkpoints for commercial use cases. So it's only for non-commercial use cases, and that's very limiting. You can't really do whatever you want with the code, with the models. Okay. Let's go to a random. This is going to interrupt us again or not. Okay, let's go 350. 350. One who had escaped came and told Abram the Hebrew. Abigun at Sneki, Rojek. Okay. Now he lived by the oaks of Mamre, the Amorite brother of Eshel. And these were allies of Abram. Okay, this looks like a good translation, although a bit more flexible. Oops. Okay, let's go. Okay, here's some issue here that I did not caught previously, I think. Let me see, what is this one? This is what, 82nd Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu did not exist even on the in the graphical interface. So Ubuntu, apparently some problem here. They tried to parse the line. It's the same issue as the previous one. Interesting. Okay, let's hit F5. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's just, again, as usually, disable all of the breakpoints, except for this one. And let's go with Ubuntu. Okay, there were some issues. Could not be parsed, so Ubuntu is also problematic, but it does not fail. Okay, let's go. Almost done. Picky matrix. Interesting. This one should be very big. Okay, let's go here. 1500. 1500. The blessings of your father have prevailed above the blessings of your ancestors, above the boundaries of the ancient hills. They will be on the head of Joseph, on the crown of the head of him who is separated from his brothers. Okay. Benjamin Yavuk Gabeshlibi. Benjamin is a ravenous wolf. Looking good. Let's just grab a couple of random sentences. 32,318. Looking good. And then one more random sentence, and I'm fairly convinced this is amazing. 6880. My knees are weak through fasting, and my flesh fails of fatness. Okay, this is good. This data set is good. Let's continue. Let's go to this one. Let's open them up. Okay. European Court of Auditors. Let's just go to random sentences. 350. 350. Naše aktivnosti 31 prihodi. Our activities 31 revenues. Looking good. Let's go to 1000. Let's go to 1000 here. In 2015, in line with our strategic objective to work with our partners in the EU, blah, 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 we organized 2 such conferences presented below. Looking good. Was it 215? It was. Okay, let's go to like, I don't know, like 5,000 or maybe even more, because this is like, I don't know, 32,000. We also found weaknesses in the member states and then some weird character management of custom duties, in particular concerning the compilation of door statements. Oops. Okay. Customs duties. Look, that looks good as well. Let's go to 100,000. Okay, again, this looks immediately like it's nicely coupled. Let's go to 150. And here as well. The directive for medium-sized combustion plants applies. Okay. This is aligned. This is the, let me just copy the name of this one. I should probably create a, like a, Notion page or something. Let me just do like this. I'm gonna call this data verification, English to Croatian, empty page. And then let's go here. Let's create a database inline analysis of Opus datasets. Something like that. Parallelizing. Okay. Let's continue. Let's put this one here. And let's compare them quickly. Let's go to line 100, line 100. Okay, this one was good. There's only a couple more left. The deadline for the completion of operations is July 31st. Okay, looking good. Let's go to 1000. Valja istaknuti kako su svi ovogodišnji poslovi razminiranja poljoprivrednih blah blah. It should be noted that all of this year's projects regarding mining. Okay, looking good. Let's go to like, I don't know, like 15,000. Looking good. Danas je u Sisku održana 19. sednica. 19th session of Chromax Council chaired by Mr. Đuro Brodarac. Đuro Brodarac looking good as well. We take some random number. Use the opportunity to show how to use Miss Portal, where the citizens can view where are the MSA areas and where the warning signs are posted. Okay, this is a looks like a it's not misaligned. How do I manage to always misspell Croatian? Croatian. Let's see this one. Whoops. I think we're almost done, guys. Almost done. 85th. One, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. Let's put it here. Let's close this one up. Okay, test samples. Okay, looking good there. Let's go to 100. Korak dalje od Kopernika otišao njegov znanstveni naslednik. Looking good. This one is a bit smaller. Županjski obvezni primjerak. County legal deposit. 1000. Prvo će sesiju moderirati Cloud Gerbeša iz Ministarstva europskih blah blah blah. The first session will be modered by Claude Gerbesha from the Croatian Ministry. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Like 2000 or something. 2000. U bogatome umjetničkom djelovanju I likovnome stvaralaštvu Antona Cetina. Looking at Cetin's rich artistic work. Okay. This is looking good, guys. This is all very, very nice so far. Let me just make a note that this one is good. Aligned. Let's go to the next one. So the 42. Close up this one, close up this one. Okay, let's go to like 50, I don't know, 58. 58. Agricultural activities. Okay. Let's go to like 500 line. Whoops, 500. Okay, looking good as well. 1000. Nature impact assessment. Okay. 2000. The claim for compensation of costs and damages. Trokova i tete koji se podnosi sukladno ovom zakonu moje se odnositi isključivo na tete u okoliju I trokove. Okay, this is weird text, not really good translation. There is a lot of errors. A lot of errors. Oh my god, there is a lot of errors. A lot of spelling errors. But it's aligned. That's my main. I want to catch something that's terrible. The model can look through the noise. If this is statistically, if it doesn't happen too often, then we're actually good. 42 aligned. Let's go to the next one. We're missing, yeah, we are, but again, those are just some minor details. I'm gonna get hanged for this. Let's go 100. 100. Two newsletter 100. Neformalna dugotrajna skrb za starije I nemoćne osobe. Okay, looking good. I mean, that one dataset that I opened up as the second one was terribly misaligned. Receivables from employees. Ostale dugoročne obaveze. This is not good as well. Prepaid expenses and accrued income. Okay, this is kind of weird. 507. Total equity and liabilities. Not perfect, to say the least. All of the above mentioned may lead to better performance from creation. Okay, that looks okay. Not terrible. I'm not looking for particular single errors. I'm just looking for terrible errors for now. Introducing the movable estate tax in Croatia would okay, this is again misaligned. Corporate income tax revenue has also grown, but not significantly. On 3.6 million. This is good. Okay, let's go to like a bit bigger number. Okay, that looks good. 10,000. Paket mjera za energetsku uniju. Energy Union package. Okay. This is one of the last ones I'll go here. Potom u studiji realne konvergencije životnim standardima EU. Subsequently, the cross-country study of real convergence on the EU. Okay, let's go to 20,000, 20,000 there. And this is the last one. Okay, this is not terribly misaligned. There were some issues, but all of these are gonna have some issues. Let's go to the next one. 2 to 6. Let me just put it here. English and Croatian. Misija MMF-a. Okay. 100. The data provided to the C and B by the bank's management. Okay. Oops. This has resulted in a noticeable, okay, 1,000. Monetary policy looking good. Croatian issuers, okay. More than 4 functions, okay. And last one, 11,000. Кредитна institucija. Oops. Credit institution, that's it. This one is also good. 2 to 6. Online. Let's go. Let's go to this one. 238. Pričajte neposredno institutu. Okay. This is a bit smaller data set. Suđenje, hearing. Pogledajte naknada za štetu. Okay, looking good. Zadatak podrške za svjedoka. Okay, this one is good as well. I should have put some order here, like, oops, not that, but new column. Do we have something like ID? Okay, ID, and that's all I need. Exactly. Let's go to this one. 264. Let me see whether somebody in Discord replied. I guess people are just not everybody's as crazy as I am. It's 11 p.m. in Serbia, and all the people who speak this language, it's very late for them. The criterion for the sample selection was based on 7 sizes. Okay, this is good. U kojima su smještene kapacitete uključeni objekti koji su počeli s radom nakon kolovoza. Data capacities are given. Okay, not perfect. Tourist in every person who. Okay. 8,000. Počeš od prvog tromjesečja. Okay. Let's go further. Let's go like 9,000 or like 11,000. That is up. Okay, looking good. Let's go 5. Okay, the confidence. Okay, this one is also good. line. Let's go to this one. 266. Good. The growth of as much as 2 point. Okay, looking good. Challenges and adjustments to the EU. The EU require detailed regulation. Okay. The bounded rationality of Croatian Euroscepticism. 11,000 is the last one. The proposals refer, okay, looking good. Aligned. Why am I missing this one? What is going on here? Why is this one missing? Weird. 266, let's go to this one. Current issue, paper type, abstract. Okay. 100. $500. $5,000. Okay. 10,000. Ulaz u sustav jest baza raspoloživih strojeva za izvršenje radova u istovremenim projektima. Do we have several work and satisfy the sections of all projects? Do we have one or several programs? Okay, this is a bit different. Optimizacija se sprovodi. This is definitely not good. This one is good. This one is not really good. As long as the whole dataset is not skewed, I'm okay with a couple of sentences being due to intense collaboration on joint model. Okay, this is good. Stoga za kontrolu smanjenja troškova upravljanja i održavanja, thus an accurate spare parts identification stocking. Okay. Criteria for alligator fatigue cracking. Looking good. Mostly good. $273. Let's go to 291. Najvišim uspehom i kvaliteti i provedbi akcijskog plana. Good. This is a small one again. Community-based non-governmental organization. Druge nevladne organizacije, ok, takve grupe mogu, they operate, ok, a bit of misalignment here. This here, a special focus is on the presentation of results. Okay. There is not that many lines. $1,000. The draft of the national program is coordinated by the ministry. Okay, decent. Tune 1 aligned. Let's go. 292. 292. Let me close up this one. Everyone in Finland. Naglasio kako od toga vremena Hrvatska za njega ima posebno značenje. He recounted how Croatia has since had a significant meaning to him. Okay. 500 fotografija Remi Sinki. 1000 kako bi se osvetila Sara se s prijatelji Stuli. Okay. Najvažnije ne zaboravite zemlju napravno radila. Okay, this one is also good. Aligned. 293. The EU knows that Croatia has aligned with all relevant international. Okay. 500. Furthermore, member states are committed to complying. Okay. The EU takes note of the ongoing awareness. Suzbijanje diskriminacija omogućuje pučkom pravobranitelju da djeluje kao tijelo za jednakost predviđeno. Not quite. Poziva da osigura njenu pravilnu provedbu. Okay, looking good. While transparency is enforcing regulations for securing competitives, blah blah blah, uprkos nedostatku transparentnosti, the full text of the note verbal, tekst diplomatske note, u cijelosti dostupan ovdje na engleskom jeziku. Available here, and the press release issued by the Ministry of Foreign on the occasion can be accessed here. Okay, this one looks decent. That was a 293. Aligned. And apparently, we're done. Those were all of the issues that we've hit. All of the other datasets seem to be high quality. So, okay, it seems English to Croatian, most of them are good. Let me see, where do we stop here with the analysis? 293. Let me go back to download Opus. Okay, so we've never hit the breakpoint here, and we had the bad corpora. So the only one that's bad is apparently EU Bookshop. So 4 were problematic. You just put some space here. Analyze why did these fail. See how big of a data set do we have. Opus. So this is 14 gigabytes because we have mostly in this. So we can delete all of this, and if we remove the download file, which just contains the zips, if we do that, which I will do now, we basically have 2.2 gigabytes so far. Okay, so I think while I'm still analyzing some of these data sets, let's quickly go and download in the background some other stuff, some of these biggies. So Paracrawl, I think we could download it, and then we can continue to CC Aligned and all of these other ones. Open subtitles. Let's go and download Paracrawl. So if corpus corpus not in allow list, continue. Let's go. Run. Just a second. If corpus, let's go like lower, not in here. Allow list, lower. Let's see now. Okay. Paracrawl. Okay. Now we can start download. 70 gigabytes. My God, this is gonna take a while. Just see my memory. I have a huge drive, like 6 terabytes, so I should use that, but I didn't set it up yet, so I'm a bit constrained on Ubuntu, but I'm gonna fix that. So I have 340 gigabytes. No issues so far. We can just leave this and let it do its thing while we are analyzing the rest of the data. 293 was the last one. 293. Let's go to 294. Let's go to 294, see whether there are any issues. Okay. So 100. Length growth of Kajan Gobio. Okay, looking good. Whoops. Hrana za kavezni uzgoj lubina I komarče. Diets in sea bass and sea bream rearing. Development and perspective. Okay. Let's go to 1500. Whoops, 1500. 1500. Jadransko moreaca na sastav populacije. This is weird. Threatened fishes of the world. Looking good. Fish were selected to span the same weight range. Okay. And the last one izlovljavanje Jakovske kapice. The capture of scallops. Okay. Looks good. This one is good as well. So 294. Put here. Outline. Let's continue. 2922. Careful avoidance. This is a small one. U travnju 2020. brod za krstarenje na Antarktiku ima gotovo 60%. A in April, a cruise ship headed for Antarctica had almost 60%. A white blood cell count less than 4,000. Okay, looking good there. 500. There's no 500 elements, so we'll have to go here. U osoba u kojih je rezultat Mantux test pozitivan, preporučuje se učiniti interferon gamma release assays u uzorku krvi. Doesn't are recommended in those who are positive to the Mantux test. Looking good. And then no kolege lečnika niko nije mogu uveriti ispravno svojih postavki. Two more distant sites. Okay, this one looks good. Aligned. Let's go to the next one. 2923. 2923. Slowing the spread of the virus. Okay. Sounds familiar. Tijekom krize EU u okviru programa Sure. Okay, looking good. Okay, there is only around 200 lines in this text. Other actions are possible depending on the needs of the EU countries. Fair enough. Looking good. This is very short one, but looking good. Next one. Furthermore, up to 45 million. Horizon 2020. Okay. Press release 23 March. Okay, this is kinda fucked up, but it works. Oops, one more 0,000. Let's go to 1000. It will therefore continue to closely and actively monitor relevant market developments. Looking good. Let's just make sure there are no serious misalignments, the emergency measures which member states have had to measure. Okay, looking good as well. And then let's go to like 3000. This is going to be the last one for this file. U blizini luka određenih za zamjenu posade trebali bi postojati smješteni. Okay, designated ports should have nearby accommodation where seafarers. Okay, looking good as well. That's it. This one is aligned. Aligned. Let's continue. This one, we just close up all of these old ones. Okay. Kretanje u hrvatskom poreznom sustavu kretanja. Okay. If foodstuffs are taxed at lower rates. cabbage and broccoli, whatever. Interesting text. 2 newsletter, okay. I think I've seen some duplicates already here. This looks familiar to what I've seen before. The award committee members. Okay, looking good there. 2000, oops. 2000 or 20,000, okay. 20,000 line. 13 причислите преследния резултата, данни редуциран uzorku. Okay, looking good there as well. Konačno rad se bavi econometrijskom analizom dugova. Finally, the work deals with econometric analysis of debts. Okay, this looks good. Whoops. Let me just grab this one. Line. Croatian Bank. The data provided to the CBM by bank's management show that. Okay. Why not just skim like this and then type it in? CNB. There's some misalignment here. Monetary policy indicator. That's good. Share of bank's assets. Is what? Description. Ipsos pulse. Ipsos. Not perfect. Oof, this doesn't look good, guys. Competent 396 and oh my god, this is messed up. And 437. Okay, this is messed up. Let's go to 73.9. The government budget. Državni proračun I planske dokumente. That looks good. Tablic F3. Okay. This one is not globally misaligned like the one we found. Krapinsko-Zagorska banka. Will be taken over by Prirodna banka Zagreb. That also looks good. Reduces the risk from loss for depositors. Okay, that looks good. So there was one snippet here where stuff was just bad. All of this should be filtered out. Three, 3658 novčana pošiljka. Okay, there are some errors, but not. Some misalignments. I noticed some misalignments, but not the global one like in the case of EGT dataset above. Why is this being hidden? Why are you hiding this? Why would you hide this? How does that make sense? Prave kmice uvek scrollaju kroz dataset. I'm not sure what kmica means, but I get the context. Zahtjev za naknadu za štetu prouzročenu kaznenim djelom. A claim for damage. Okay. Good there. Be straight with your child. I've seen this state already. So there's going to be a ton of duplicates here, apparently. Pogledajte naknada za štetu prouzročenu kaznenim djelom. See under. Okay, looking good there. Let's go to like 793. To znači da će doći do sudskog postupka. This means there will be a trial. Sense. Let's pick one more. Random one. 213. Ali internet može biti opasno mjesto koje živite pod prijetnjom. 213. However, internet can be a dangerous place. Okay, this one is good. This one is good. Aligned. We had one that was terribly misaligned. That's why I'm doing all this. And we're also waiting for the data to download. So, yeah, it's not like I have many options. Let's go. 1436. Serija publikacije statistička izvješća. 36. Statistical reports, looking good there. 3879. Redovitim programima bilo je obuhvaćeno there were 119 children covered by the blah blah blah. 7151. Nominal index isplaćeni neto i bruto plaća. Nominal indices of paid off net and gross earnings, blah blah blah, looking good. 10473. Prihodi od djelatnosti povezani sa zaštitom okoliša. Okay. This is a good one. Statistical reports aligned. Why is this? Wait, I'm just gonna try and restart all of this. Nice. Just I guess some Notion bugs or whatnot. So those were the statistical reports. Let's go to studies challenges. Okay. Oops. Let's just scroll. 2118. Razlog je što složeno i skupo otpuštanje potiče. The reason for this is that the complex and expensive laying off. Okay. 4599 in Bulgaria. Bulgarska. Okay. Let's go further. 7881. The AVIS and the European Partnership Agreement. Okay. 10143. Također nas zanimalo i odnos konkretnih i općenitih načelnih. 10143. Complete in general. Okay. This looks good as well. Challenges. Aligned. We are over like 30% there. Creation. Okay, objavljen građevinar. This already looks bad. Preuzmi članak, sažetak. Autori. Okay. Let's go. 3146. Brzina trajektorije prevoženja, blah blah. Definition of design speed. Ah, that's good. That's actually good. 627. Okay. 8121. Distinct number for this. Calibration number 1. Table 4. Variables. Not perfect, guys. Definitely not perfect. Log 166, figure 6. Not really good. Instantaneous solid heat flux. 12120. Trenutačni neto tok topljenja tla. It's actually good. Research methodology. Okay, that's good. Topic to set 16342. Well, not exactly, off by 1. 42, topic to 7. Yeah, this is completely off. Proportion AC22 bit binder 5070. Okay, not globally misaligned, but not perfect. This data is yeah, misaligned every now and then, but not globally misaligned. Let's go. Government. Conferences are organized. 264, the conference aimed at providing, okay. Let's go to 456. 206, finish the speed reading course. Teče brzo čitanje. Svi građani koji sudjeluju na danima. 708. Let's participate, blah blah blah, okay. This is good. 892. On 28th of April. 892. Okay, travnja pristali su javne rasprave. I always struggle with Croatian month names. Right. Embassy Finland. Okay. Exercise benefits everyone in Finland. Okay, let's go. 557, the building is in maximum use almost around the clock. 557, okay. Looking good. 908. For peers include Katja Ketu. Okay, looking good. 1366, start today. Porcindanas. Looking good. 1735, 2014. Looking good. That's it. This one is obviously much better. And also short. Let's go. $100. Evo primarno znanje da se Hrvatska zna. Is aligned, okay. 697. Further notes the Croatia's legislation. Okay. 1797. Odluka o otpuštanju rezerve. Okay. Let's go. A color 2583. A color 35. Okay. Looking good as well. 2852. Republika Slovenija. Okay. Why am I seeing, where are these cropped? Okay, looks like that's the full name. Let's see where we stand. 29, that's not bad. Creation journal. Let's go somewhere like this. 727, natural data of Bartle Barбus. Okay. 1239, some aspect of biology. Output Cipla. Izrieke. India. Turkey. One 656. Continuity. Looking good. 60 mil monosex fish. Okay, this one looks good. 2334. 2333. Let's find that one. Stogai prikaz znači podrška. Therefore, we present here a paper that discusses the most common mistakes. Okay, looking good. Line. The land border is blah blah blah. Okay. 1187. S obzirom na nisku produktivnost koja leži u poljoprivredi, given the low productivity, that looks good. 2354. The Forest Act. Okay. Looking good. 3464. 64. Often less productive grassland. Looking good. 4472. Support to the management of the monitoring. What property? That looks good as well. Okay. Luckily enough, one of the first ones was completely misaligned, so I started doing this, otherwise who knows. I mean, I did say we want to go and analyze all of this, so nature protection. I think it's always good to go through the data, get some understanding. View 1 with the data. The force. According to the data from October 2014, talking about the data, there were 994 registered organizations in the country, blah blah blah. That's 112. Protection in college, that's it. That's a good translation. 255, 13, blah blah blah. Having numbers makes it easier. 355. 212, 355, 212, 691, 512, 691, 512. Приемните содержание издавача учебника. Prepare content for publishers of textbooks. Looking good. One more and we're done here. By 2015, each party has developed. Okay. Looks good. Aligned. Creation mine action. Let's go. 3804. Use creation mine. Okay. 6508. It allows counterpart of generalization in this country to recruit highly qualified experts on the European labor market. Okay. 9013. The date looking the same. 11411. News, Creation Mine Action Center. There is a lot of duplicates here apparently. 14599. Восьмій школі Оклай, Сан Соберуина. Okay. Looks good. Whoops. Let me add this one. Line. University Library. IDs are missing and minor thingy but annoying. Where? Korek dalje od Kopernika, otišao njegov zovem naslov. Okay, I've seen this text already. There's going to be a ton of duplicates. A ton of duplicates. Prodaje akcije popusti. Looking good. 922. Kulturna politika I knjiga. Apply for taking part in the Book and Society Symposium. Online application form. Not perfect. Nije stroga neobičan podatak da je Hrvatska jedina slavenska zemlja koja svoje isklad glagoljice. 936. Looks good. 1446. Čemu služi, zašto postoji zamk? Can digital music and films be freely available? Completely off. Let's see by how off. Architect Herman Bolle. That's good already. 1497. National Museum in Warsaw. Okay, looking good. Nice, we downloaded the Paracrawl. It's gonna be somewhere here. Paracrawl. This is gonna be a big file. Should we even try and open it up? Okay, it's millions of sentences, 3.2 million. That should be the number we saw before, right? Paracrawl has how many? 3.2 million exactly. And then there's the CC aligned. How big is this data set? Let me just see quickly. If we open this up, like here, Paracrawl, what's the size of this? Okay, less than a gigabyte, that's fine. So if 3.2, so roughly 3.2 million sentences are gonna be, okay. Let's now delete this. And let's go and download the what? I'm gonna download the CC aligned now. This one's gonna be 3 gigabytes. CC aligned is gonna be 3 gigabytes. CC aligned. Let me just go and delete from the trash. Just go delete everything from the trash. Empty. Yes, let me see how much space I have. Enough. Okay, so as we said, we're gonna go for CC aligned. Let's go to CC aligned. Creation journal BIS is where we stopped. Okay, let's go here. Whoops. Okay, can you check my comment about misaligned lines on Discord? Maybe it helps. Aha, Novak Živanić. Just a second. Maybe this helps. Sure. We're not trying to understand whether they have the same number of lines. They almost always have the same number of lines. What's the thing is that sometimes there is like they're not paired correctly. So that's the issue, and that's why I have to manually go through the data. It's not just about the number of lines. Actually, our filtering pipeline is going to take care of this type of a check. Yeah, no worries, no worries. This is, thanks for the help either way. I'm gonna add you to the open NLLB group. Even when we have the same number of lines, they can be misaligned. Thanks for the suggestion. Always welcome. Okay, so let me just go here, CC aligned. I'm gonna put that right here. Just delete this and let's kick this off. Run. Let's wait until we get here. Okay, and kick it off. Let's see how many gigabytes. 39. That's fine. Let's go, guys. Let's continue. So we are now at a stage where we've been to nature protection, mine action. Let's see where that is. So mine action and then university library. So this is what we were analyzing. Okay, test samples of manuscripts, Vrbnički statut. (422) 18 Antička. Okay, let's go further. 910 exhibition poster for the latest plakat izložbe Ivan Kukuljević Sakstinski. 912 exhibition poster for the latest exhibition Ivan Kukuljević Sakstinski. Okay, that's good. Let's go to 1368. Oops, 18 surplus. Rok je iz posudbe iz inozemnih knjižnica 2 do 4 tjedna. 1368. Loan request submitted through filling out a special order in person, by fax or email. That doesn't look good. Posuđene knjige u pravilu se koriste u prostorima knjižnice. Let me see. Interlibrary loan periods for items from abroad are 2 to 4 weeks. Not really great translation. Subito, items delivered within 72 hours. Američki portal, posuđen knjigama, 1359. Okay, that's not globally misaligned. That's what we are looking for here. Let's just make sure it's not globally misaligned. Riječ glavne ravnateljice. Addressed by null director general. Okay, this is definitely off again. Null study tour. Ako dobijete dajte. Okay, this is messed up. The tour began by visit to Baška. Okay, this is already good. Special attention is devoted to collecting content. 1634. Okay. Locally misaligned, but not globally. Navedena reforma traži se s ciljem unapređenja obrazovanja. Advanced education. This is good. There were some local misalignments, but we're not looking for perfect. We're looking for bad examples like the one above. Okay. Acts biological end. Strategy and action. Okay, so far so good. 445, 661. Okay, looking good there. 1016. Zahvati za koje se provodi procjena environmental impact. That's good. 1361. President ne može obaviti provjere objekta u smislu članka artikla 41. Okay, that's good. 1686. 86. 2. The list of types of dangerous substances. looking good. 2031 in the event of environmental pollution. Okay, there's a ton of typos obviously, but some of these have a ton of typos. But yeah, that's not, as I said, it's not the goal for now. Let's go. Swedish migration. Accommodation Swedish. Stambeni smještaj Migrationsverket. If you have nowhere to live while you wait for a decision, možem pomoći da pronađete dom dok čekate rješenje svog zahtjeva za azil. Sharing and accommodation. Možda ćete morati dati prostorije s drugima. Not perfect. Far from perfect. 115, how to write an appeal, kako napisati žalbu. 258, new events after decision. Okay. 448, Migrationsverket last updated. Oof. Yeah, this is not good. This is like not even the same language. It looks like Swedish. 568, Financial Support Swedish Migration Agency. Well, it is, okay. It's definitely Swedish because this is Swedish migration. 789. Oops, 789 here. Naseta links and all the applicacije, website-ovi, apps, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good. 981. The migration agency issues work permits. Okay, odobrene status izbjeglice. You have been granted refugee status. Okay, this one looks good. Online. Let's go here. Dokaz o uporabi. Cancellation. International marks. Međunarodni žigovi. Registrirani dizajn i zajednice. 1602. Three, 140. Another proportion. Okay. Looks nicely coupled so far. 1703. Even where a degree of complementarity exists. Okay. 12137. Razina sličnosti. Degree of similarity looking good. One more and we're done. 15280. 15280. Okay, this is messed up. 287. This is, yeah, minus the number, looks good. Okay, not messed up completely, but some issues. 16562. The office will notify the blah blah blah. 16562. Ured obavještava nositelja. Okay. Ured o žigu EU. This is messed up. There's some local messiness. 16580. Okay. I think I'm gonna do one more now. And the good thing is we mostly downloaded Croatian data and I mostly went through the data as well, so that's great. So tomorrow we can focus on Serbian and Bosnian. Regional development. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1. Legal instruments looking good. 3466 gubitkom udjela porezu, losing by the income tax, looking good. 4614 Adriatic Croatia, Jadranska Hrvatska, looking good. 6015 prema provedenim istraživanjima, taking research. Okay, and let's do the final one, 7233, phase 3 shall build. Okay, looking good. Aligned. Agriculture, Commission, and Republika Hrvatska. Okay. Wow, this is a bigger one. Okay, let's see. 17086. Evropska komisija, Opus. Okay. Let's be a bit more detailed here. 9159. Predmet. IPAR ciljevi. Okay. Looking good. 27428. Now there's Nutella X. Looking good. Looking good. Body Y. Let's continue. 37252. The second international. Okay, looking good as well. 48006 measures. Nice. And then 57878. 57878. Okay, eligible from Belgrade military service. Okay, this might be some war stuff, and then 882. Okay, looks good. 57919. Download the witness took on 19th. Okay. 64612 in conclusion. Okay. Looking good. Aligned. And that's it. I'm gonna stop here. I'm just gonna note that we stopped here. Stop doing manual analysis here. Resume tomorrow. And then we have to also check why did these fail when we were downloading them. But that's it. 86 data sets in total. I verified almost half of them already manually. We found one that's completely messed up. So if you take a look at DGT, well, yeah, maybe I don't have to do it, but like, let's quickly see how messed up this one is. DGT. So if we just grab a random line here, Rezanje Brodova, 413426, email. It's always off by 1 or 2. And then Portugal, 438. 438 e-posta. It's like completely messed up. Checked in FFSPL 621669, completely messed up. So like this one was completely messed up. That's why we'll have to filter it out. That's almost 1 million bad sentences. Interesting. Or we can quickly do some mining and couple them. We could mine it and improve the coupling. Preparing. Okay guys, that was it for tonight. Big progress tonight and today in general. Ton of cool stuff that we've done, made the roadmap, started playing with data, analyzed Opus. So yeah, tomorrow we're continuing. We want to download all of the data for HBS, for Croatian, Serbian, and Bosnian. I'll submit the script I'm using to download all of this. I'll manually go through the data. That's gonna take maybe a couple of hours, going fairly quickly, and then we can do some visualizations and kick off. We can kick off all of the data prep stages so that we can start training a bit later. That's it, guys. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning, depending on where you are, and see you tomorrow. I'm planning to start the stream. Let me just see. I think tomorrow I'm gonna start earlier. So 9 a.m.-ish, roughly. So that's the plan, guys. So see you tomorrow, and again, cheers. Bye-bye. Thank you,